Scallions, and welcome back to my channel. It's Monday and it's a little bit odd because normally I would be out here on a Sunday, but yesterday it rained so much and it's super duper wet out here today. But I really wanted to get out here and plant some of my seedlings because they are ready to go. Some of them are struggling because of the freeze. They didn't have enough light or enough warmth. And so I brought them out here a week ago, last weekend, not this past weekend, but last weekend, and hardened them off. And so now I just want to go ahead and plant them. And I also have, let me see, can you guys see this? I have these grow bags that I ordered, which I really like. And I was gonna put my single seed challenge seedling in there, but now I'm thinking I want to put them in this spot because in a previous video, which I will link, I think, I will link in the cards up here or down below, how I amended a few holes in the garden because I just wanted to see how it worked out. Basically what I did was I added some coffee grounds and eggshells to the hole where I knew I was going to have some tomatoes and some cucumbers. And then I have another spot, so I'm putting a tomato here, and then I have another spot over there where I'm going to put a tomato, and that hole has not been amended. So I just want to see the difference in the growth and output of those different areas. So anyway, that's what I'm out here doing today. It's a great day for it because it's not too hot, but it's not cold at all. It's a little bit humid. But anyway, it's just a good day to be out here. Look at this. Look at, can y'all see my kale? My kale did pop back. And Bees and Seeds, she said, I bet you your kale is going to come back and it's going to be great. And it is. It's looking really, really good. So anyway, I'm just going to get going on this. And I will pop back and show you guys what's going on in the rest of the garden so far. Things are greening up and it's looking really, really good. So let's see here. My seedlings are struggling. This one, it's a rainbow tomato. Got this from Cherie, the okra lady, at My Texas Backyard Garden. I think that's her handle. You can see it's it's leggy, as they say. She's leggy, but I'm leggy, so I don't mind it. I put her in a yogurt cup. I just drilled some holes in the bottom and it worked out just fine. Like I said, that freeze just really messed things up. So I'm gonna bury her probably up to about here because I've been learning, I've been paying attention to y'all over time that it's better to bury tomatoes deep because each of the little hairs along the stem will create new roots. So the coffee and the eggshells that were in here, they have already decomposed for the most part. I can see a few little eggshells and I can see some baby earthworms in there. Look at this, just a few little eggshells in there. Oops, and I just lost them. No worries. So anyway, that has broken down pretty well, and I'm going to dig down pretty deep and stick this down in there. And I'm using my bare hands instead of my gloves. You notice I had my gloves on at first, but I'm using my bare hands. Look at that. The roots are actually really good. Can you see it? Yeah. It's wet right now because, like I said, it rained like crazy yesterday. Like crazy. We were not expecting it. And everything is just, the ground is moist, but everything else is like wet. Anyway, I'm using my bare hands instead of my gloved hands because sometimes with the gloves I can't feel anything, and sometimes I need to feel all the things in order to do what I feel like I need to do. So dirt doesn't bother me, bugs do. Bugs bother me. Which is weird to be a gardener and have bugs bother you, right? But whatever, that's my thing. So there you go, there's my single seed challenge. She's a rainbow tomato and we'll see what she is when she comes up. That's a big part of the fun. If you didn't see my video about choosing a seed for the single seed challenge, I'll link that as well. But basically the single seed challenge is just following one seed at a time, one single seed from planting to germination to caring and to harvesting. And I'm excited about this one because, like I said, I got it from a fellow Texas gardener. She's in San Antonio, and she sells seeds and t-shirts, which I have not bought a t-shirt yet, but she's a local company. I want to say local, Texas. San Antonio is not too far from me. I'm in Houston, but local company, black-owned company, and I'm all about supporting female-owned companies. I'm all about supporting all of those. Local, black-owned, female-owned, bomb, trifecta. So anyway, there you go. That is my single seed challenge. So I'm gonna do the rest of my seedlings. I am gonna try to finish that, especially now that it gets dark later. But for now, let's go around the garden and just see what's going on. All right, so let's just stay right here where we are. And I'm sorry, you guys, the neighbor is getting their yard cut, so it's a little bit loud and the sun is a little bit bright, so I'm squinting. I might put my sunglasses on, I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, I mentioned just a few minutes ago that my kale actually came back. It's doing great. There's my kale. That looks absolutely beautiful and just looks so good. I have not enough words for that. I have a few cloves. I have some garlic here. I have a lot more on the other in the other garden. And then I cut back this Tabasco plant. I don't know if it's gonna survive. So far, I'm not seeing any new growth on it, but I'm very, very excited about this. These are little okra seedlings right here. This is a jambalaya, and then over there is, I don't know, that might be a red burgundy, maybe not. Maybe that's just the regular one that I had from, I don't even know what kind that one is that I got from one of the elders in the neighborhood I grew up in. But anyway, those are very special. I just call them normal because I don't know what they are. So I just planted those earlier this week, I think Tuesday, and already they're doing great things. And here's another one. No, this one is a red, so that other one must be, you can tell because look, red stem and there's red in the middle right there. So that other one must be just the standard that I grow every year and save my seeds from. So anyway, that's what's going on this side. Doesn't look like much, and that's because I haven't, this is gonna be mostly a pepper bed, and so there'll be a tomato here and a tomato there, and then the rest will be potatoes, peppers sprinkled all through. On the other side though, oh, and I also put some marigolds over there too. On the other side, I'm being sneaky, a little bit sneaky. These are turnips, and if you can see these little seedlings along here, I'm trying to get a little bit more turnips out of this garden. I feel like it's not hot, so hot that they won't make it, so I'm trying it. Little turnips. Those are all turnip seedlings, and there's more here coming up. Here's something that's really, really interesting. This was a zinnia, and I really, really like the zinnias. Those things, I did not know, spread like crazy. They make babies, and they make them everywhere. Like there's some over there. Here's some right here. And there's some way back there. And I don't know what that big one is. Let's see, can I focus? I don't know what that is. We'll just see when it comes up. I'm not gonna mess with it. We're just gonna see what it is. Well, while we're talking about spring growth, here's my sage. Let's back up. That's my sage. She was looking a little bit sad, but then she started having new growth down from the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, little kid just passed by on her bike, so cute. But anyway, that's all new growth. So that's gonna come back, and I'm debating on whether to pull that up and take back that space in my garden. All right, this side, this is garlic. It's been here for quite a while, but then look here. That's scallions. Just planted those last week. And I'm sorry that things are getting louder and louder because I'm moving closer to the front of the house, and that's where the cutting, the lawn mowing is going on. But anyway, these little things, They kind of look like zinnia leaves, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna let them do what they do and see what they are, because I have learned in the past that I pull these things up and they turn out to actually be something. So I'm gonna let them go. And then if they're weeds, I'll pull them when I see for sure that they're weeds. Moving over, like I said, garlic that's been there, that'll be ready to harvest in spring, and hopefully they did really well. So that's another one. These things spread like crazy. Who knew, right? More scallions here. I just planted these last week and they're already doing great things. Same with these red onions. Look at that. And more red onions. That's a leftover cabbage. And you guys, I'm doing Three Sisters for the first time. I don't know if that's the squash. No, that's not the squash. The squash is over here. That is either a bean or corn. Again, all these things I just planted on Tuesday, and they're already doing great things, and that makes me super excited. This is celery that survived the freeze, and that I just said, let me just leave it here and see if it continues to grow. If it does, great. If not, I'm not angry, because it was an experiment to begin with. I didn't think that our climate could handle it. So if it does something, I will be extra, extra happy. And I've lost nothing. It's just in one little spot. So that's what we got going on over here. Let's go on the other side. So here I have a grow bag, number one, and I decided to plant some tomatillo seeds in there. So we're gonna see what it does. I don't know if it will work or, you know, whatever, but we'll see. And then in a previous video, which I will link, again, that's 3 videos I think I'm supposed to link. But anyway, I had some avocado seeds that I was able to sprout, and I didn't bring them in fast enough, and I don't know if they died or not. So I had some more inside that sprouted inside a baggie, and that's these. And here's another one, and there's more inside the house. This right here, I'm super duper excited about. This is my Meyer lemon tree, and look at all the growth. Look at all the blooms. They're literally everywhere, and I come out here every day and there's bees all around. Oh, you guys, that right there is a baby. That's a baby. Oh my God. I think. Anyway, I just got her last year. So if she produces, oh my God, can you imagine? I just love. Meanwhile, over on the patio, my thyme, she came back. She's doing well, all that greenery. This was nothing but brown. Even last week, it was just straight brown. I may have to plant, I had thyme and lemon basil in here. I may have to plant some more basil. And then, this is an experiment. So this was romaine lettuce. And this was the base of some romaine lettuce. And it's actually kind of working, like it's growing. I love that. So anyway, I think I made the mistake before of whenever I saw these little things coming up, I didn't know what they were. So I just kind of moved it around, dug it up. So I'm gonna let these go and just see what that is this time without disturbing it. So anyway, a lot of my herbs didn't make it. The oregano seems to be coming back, but it's literally like low. And same down here with my parsley and my cilantro. I may have to replant those. So that's pretty much in the garden for now, you guys. You know, like I said, I'm going to get out here and continue to plant out my seedlings. And I'm going to watch things for the next few weeks. And if I have to actually go and buy some starts, I will do that. I don't have any problem with that, because this is my first year actually starting seedlings the right way. And maybe that's why we had a freeze, because it was like, she never starts seedlings. She never starts seeds indoors. So something's amiss. I'm sorry if it's all my fault and I brought this freeze on us. But if I have to go buy starts, it's fine. I'll just buy starts. Anything to keep our food natural and quote-unquote organic, and to keep from having to go spend our money in the grocery store. We know what we're eating. I love being able to come outside and just pick our food and go inside and cook. So anyway, you guys, I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you have an excellent week. And I will talk to you guys next time. Till then, like this video if you like this video. Please subscribe to follow my journey because, you know, it just, number one, it feels good. And number two, I like sharing this journey with you guys. I like watching your videos on your channels and learning from you. And I'm a newbie, but there are people that are even newer than me. So if we can spread all the love, that would be great. So like and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. Until next time, you guys. Bye.